Welcome to Fusionverse, a show where we talk about anime, TV shows, movies, and games. And today we're having a 2-for-1 special, baby. That's 2 episodes of Stranger Things. Just saw them yesterday, and oh my god, freaking amazing! Everything that I thought was gonna happen has been happening. It's getting more and more intense. The last episode, the third episode, holy crap, what a freaking, oh. But let's start from the beginning. From the second episode. Obviously, I wasn't sure what exactly, what was going to happen. But they introduce, they show more of 11. They show more of, she wants to kind of go trick-or-treating. She wants to go, it's Halloween. All these crazy things are happening. She has, this ghost costume. She just scares the crap out of the sheriff. And it's just freaking awesome that she wants to go, and I was like, oh man, she's gonna meet him. It's Halloween. It's like the perfect kind of time, right? Because she could be in disguise, but he still doesn't want to, and he tells her we're gonna compromise, but she doesn't know what that is. He says, okay, you'll get something, and I'll get something. We'll kind of meet halfway. So that's really interesting. You also get to see just exactly what the hell is going on. So apparently, there's just these crops, pumpkins, just being just destroyed, and the farmer, he thinks that it's his rival, that his rival's doing this to him, and he's like, oh, you gotta get him, sheriff, you gotta get him. So there's a whole lot of crazy things going on, and then when you look at the pumpkins, you're like, holy crap, it's not the farmer, it's something else, it's some type of creature that's doing that, but then. The way it starts, though, it's so amazing. Where you get to see, just the kids, they're dressing up as freaking Ghostbusters, and I think that's freaking awesome. And it's just it's the music playing, just so nostalgic, It's like, holy crap! Because I love the Ghostbusters, the original Ghostbusters, and it's just so freaking awesome to see them. They all have the power packs. The moms are all excited taking pictures. Some of the kids are excited about it too. Others are not. They're kind of whatever, just take it, It's so freaking funny and awesome. And then when they arrive to school, they're right there, and then 2 of them are talking. It was wait a minute, you can't be Binkman, I believe. It's I'm Binkman. He goes, no, why can't I be Pinkman? He's like, no, we discussed this. I have to, I said I was gonna be Pinkman, and you said you were gonna be the other guy. It's like, oh, really? What? Because I'm black? Because Winston is black? He's like, no, and it was just all these awkward situations. We never discussed it that he was gonna be that. Why can't there just be 2 Pinkmans? It's like, no. It's like, oh, why don't you be Winston? Oh, because I don't want to be Winston. So it's just so freaking awesome. It sucks that nobody likes Winston, and they think he's just kind of just there, which is fucking sad, in my opinion. But then when other kids start arriving, they realize they're the only ones who got dressed up for Halloween, and it's why is no one else? So they go through the whole school day just dressed up, their Ghostbusters costumes, and people are just kind of making fun of them, and they do the whole thing where they're talking to Sam, and it's just so funny, so freaking adorable, because it's just they're trying to invite her out, I guess trick or treating is all to go with her, and she's just kind of oh, why do I kind of want to be with you, and it's she's being really sarcastic, just saying just these things. It's oh, really, just because I'm this, or just because I'm you think, oh, you're gonna let me join your little club and all that stuff. But they're taking it seriously. Yeah, that's why. And it's just really, really funny and really interesting. It's just trying to communicate with her, talk to her, but they're not really understanding what's going on. And there's so much craziness that's starting to occur, because also you get to see what's happening to Will. Where Will is just kind of, he realizes he doesn't really get to be alone, with his friends. Halloween is coming and all that. They're gonna go it's Halloween, and they're going trick or treating, but his brother kind of like has to tag along, but his brother kind of tells him like, all right, you know what, meet me at the house or something like at 9 or at this spot at 9, okay? And then so go off with their friends, and he takes the camcorder and start recording stuff. But then like Will just has like this freak out later on, and just like he goes back into that kind of world. He's just freaking out. He's like running because he sees it. It is freaking terrifying because there's really like nothing. He's just so scared, not knowing exactly what to do. He can't really do much to defend him. He's just a little kid. He's running terrified. He drops the camcorder. But then like some kid, scaring him, and but then also you get to see Jonathan, Will's brother, goes to a party where he doesn't, I guess, really want to be there because there's just this whole thing going on with the other two individuals where it's like where she's kind of inviting him, but he has a crush on her, but she's with the other guy, and it's just really crazy, like all this the dynamic that's going on, and you get to see that she kind of has, I guess, like this mental breakdown where she wants to tell the truth. She wants to tell people like, hey, this is exactly what happened. But then when it ends up happening, she's like, okay, fine. You want me at this party? You want me to have fun? So she drinks. She decides to drink, and that's where it kind of heads downhill because she's starting to get drunk. He's noticing she's getting drunk, and he's like, hey, no, you've had enough. And she just blames him, starts blaming him when they're in the restroom when he's trying to help her after it just spills all over her. And she's just calling him out. It's like, you're bullshit. This whole relationship is bullshit. This doesn't even want to be in it. And just like she blames them, blaming them for not saying anything. And Jonathan ends up going. Well, when Jonathan ends up going to the party, he kind of meets this girl, but it seems like something might have been there, but it doesn't seem like they kind of carry on with it. Just something that's kind of just there. But then he moves on to like taking her home and all that, and he's like, that friend's like, oh, I'm gonna help you and all that crap. Where it's like, it feels like it's just being used or something. But he takes her back, and meanwhile, like Will is just going through all these emotions and everything that's just kind of happening. And meanwhile, the secret organization is just trying to contain everything that's happening, trying to get power back on or whatever from this world that they're in, which they're really not doing a good job, and they're just keeping a secret from the sheriff. And the sheriff is just trying to investigate and just forgets. It gives a kid $5, for his candy, so they can go back to 11. But 11 is just figuring like all this stuff out. That's like she's just feeling horrible. She just feels so isolated, and like all this crazy stuff is going on, and that episode really crazy. But then the next one, the third episode, is where things really get ramped up because in the second episode it kind of ends, I guess, with a little cliffhanger where one of the kids is like, he hears something in the trash and he opens it and he's like, holy fuck, like fuck, it's about to cuss, and it just cuts and it plays the Ghostbusters, and then when you find out, it's like he goes inside and tells his mom that he rigged it to make it seem like if he actually caught something in the machine. And she's like, ah! They're like laughing all awkwardly. It's just so freaking hilarious. And he takes it to his room and finds it's actually like this creature from another boy, but he thinks it's like some type of tadpole or some type of thing. So he's trying to figure it out. Obviously, the creature hates light, hates kind of like this intense heat that reptiles like. So that I think that's a clue to exactly how they're going to defeat all these other creatures, And they're going to kind of gear up with, lights and that, get powered batteries and stuff. And I think that's going to be freaking awesome to take on these creatures with that light. It reminds me a little of, I believe it was called Little Monsters. That was a freaking awesome movie, and it had a similar effect where it was like light affected the creatures and killed them. Which I'll probably watch after this because it's so freaking awesome. Haven't seen it in a while. But yeah, that's freaking awesome. They do that, and they just have this whole this whole thing going on where he's just trying to figure out. He's getting books, trying to find out all this stuff, and like the the librarian doesn't want to give him the other 5 books because he already has 5 books, and they can only take out 5 at a time. He's just doing all this stuff, but he manages to take them anyways. Tells his friends like, "Hey guys, look, I gotta show you this. I was trying to figure out like something's happening." Shows up late to class and he's telling his friends, "Okay, we're gonna meet at the AV, AV club after school." So there's this whole freaking thing that's going on. It's freaking awesome. And then like they just they just do that. They go, they check it out. And it realizes that it's kind of starting to evolve. And one of them wants to kind of bash it in, but it ends up kind of escaping. They end up trying to go look for it, and that's when things, kind of start to pick up. Where it's like, holy crap, this is out. We got to make sure. They were about to show it to their teacher as well to find out, what it is, the discovery. But at the last minute, they were like, nope, that's from like the other dimension. You don't show it to them because it's gonna get crazy as hell. And it's crazy too because 11 starts to go look for them because she's had it. Like the sheriff keeps telling her, "No, look, soon you'll get to see them soon. You get to see them soon." And she kind of like just gets super upset because she tells him, "You told me in 21 days, the first 21 days, soon. You told me like 40, soon, 80, soon, and so on and so on. 220 days, soon that I'll get to see them soon." But she still hasn't. So she's just so upset. And he ends up leaving, of course, because he has to go do his job and look at for more pumpkins, like more pumpkins that were, destroyed, and just trying to figure out because they're finding the pattern. 11 just ends up leaving, and it's like, no, trying to find her friends, trying to find them, and goes to the school, but all that. But she kind of freaks out like a mom and her kid making a thing spin. That was kind of intense because you also get to find out that she doesn't really, it's through a flashback. It's like she's so upset that her mom is dead. She doesn't have her mom. So there's so much conflict going on within her, and she just wants her friends. She wants to see them. And when she goes and she sees him with Sam, and Sam's kind of like skateboarding, and she sees it, they kind of like, honestly, like he's smiling, like holding hands. She gets super upset, and it's freaking crazy because like you don't, like you would think, oh, they're finally gonna meet, but they're like so close, and it just doesn't end up happening. And it's that build up that makes you go, oh my god, what's gonna happen once they do, or if they're gonna, by when are they gonna be able to kind of see that happen? So there's this whole crazy stuff going on. They finally find him, a little freaking thing from the other dimension, but he puts it under his hat so he can hide it. Like, don't say anything. He doesn't want them to like kill it or do something to it. So something is definitely up. Stuff is gonna go crazy. And yeah, it's just the way things are happening. And then also, not to mention that Jonathan and the girl end up calling the parents, Barb's parents, to tell her, hey, meet us here at this time. We're going to tell you exactly what happened to Barb. It's not safe to be on the phones. And obviously, the phones are tapped and people are listening to it, so they know exactly what they're doing. So that's all crazy. Like, she's already conflicting with the boyfriend. They're obviously broken up. He tells her, like, hey, it's over. All this other stuff. It's freaking madness. I freaking love it, though. And the sheriff realizes also that 11 is pretty much out of the house because there's this whole thing that's happening. And it's freaking amazing. Oh, and the freaking Will. Oh my god. Why? Why do these keep happening to Will? His mom's boyfriend tells her like, hey, like I used to have like these nightmares about the bald man and all this stuff. But then one day, like when he came, instead of just running away in fear, I stood up to him and said, go away. And like, holy crap, when that happens to Will, like he's running and then he stands his ground. I'm like, is this gonna work? And it doesn't. He gets just messed up. It just goes in him and it's like just annihilating him. It's freaking horrible. Like, it's so suspenseful, and I'm kind of enjoying the fact that I'm not watching just binge watching every single episode at once. It's kind of taking my time with it because it just gets me more excited for it, you know. And at the same time, I get to enjoy it more. I'm not just kind of feel like burnt out that I'm watching like 13 or whatever episodes straight through. But I'm just so freaking happy. There's more. There's freaking more. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is a pretty long episode of Fusionverse, but I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Visit my Patreon, of course. Like always, it's put it in the intro, and I'll put it out here as well for you guys. For more videos, click there. I just really do appreciate I'm getting more and more subscribers. Thank you all so much. I really do appreciate it. Everything helps. If you go ahead, check out my Patreon for some awesome rewards. And if not, just subscribe. It's free. And you get to see awesome content like this. So, thank you all so much. I really do appreciate it a lot. Trust me. And, well, I catch you guys next time on another episode of Fusionverse. Take care. Bye.